What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another video, man. Oh, boy, what I tell you. And today I'm going to talk about today's news. Saints defensive line coach Ryan Nielsen all of a sudden is not coming to LSU to be the defensive coordinator when once again all these sources have told us that we had a D coordinator and once again we don't. But just give my thoughts on that whole situation and where I think we should look next, as our third option. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm gonna have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me, and whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. Bruh, like the level of annoyance that I have right now is at an all-time high, man. Because look, man, I'm like everybody know, I'm a diehard LSU Tiger fan, but I'm not a New Orleans Saints fan. And Sean Payton wants, like, the Saints organization don't really like LSU like that. Like, let's just call it what it is, man. When you consider the fact that it's a lot of times they have LSU players on the board that would be good fits and they don't take them, then though we got Joe Brady over there, Sean Payton is on record of saying he tried to do everything he can to try to convince Joe Brady not to take the job at LSU. Now, with this situation, Ryan Nielsen was on his way, and Sean Payton and the Saints organization, decided to block that because apparently there was some type of clause in the contract that allowed them to be able to block it, and they used it and they blocked the whole situation. And to save face, to not make it look so bad, they gave him a 3-year contract and basically gave him the assistant head coach title that Dan Campbell had, but he left to go, to the Detroit Lions. He's basically gonna be doing the same thing he did before. It's not like they moved him to defensive coordinator. Like, he's still the D-line coach, but they didn't want to lose him. So it's like, you know what, we're gonna just give you this nice fancy title of assistant head coach. When we all know that's only if Sean Payton gets fired in the middle of the season or if he's out of work for some reason. So, but I mean, hey, whatever. Shout out to Ryan Nielsen for getting that. How I feel about the whole situation, I've mentioned to people on my live show. I wouldn't have had a problem with it, but it's not like I was completely thrilled about having him as a defensive coordinator. I was giving it the benefit of the doubt only because of how the Joe Brady situation turned out. The fact that he never really called plays like that, and he came from that organization, and obviously he was amazing. But the thing with Ryan Nielsen, he's only been a co-defensive coordinator in his career. I think it was in Northern Illinois or some smaller school. He's a D-line coach, basically what Coach O is, which I know he has NFL ties and coached a really good defensive line for the Saints. But I'm kind of want somebody who's used to calling plays, man. So where do we go if we struck out on Marcus Freeman? Marcus Freeman was the guy that I wanted badly, but he decided to go to Notre Dame. And now Ryan Nielsen decides to stay with the New Orleans Saints. The next guy that I kind of have on my radar a little bit, I'm not sure he would come, but I think we should give him the call, is Jim Leonhard at the defensive coordinator for the Wisconsin Badgers. Wisconsin has had a good defense over the years since he's been a defensive coordinator over there. Not to mention, we went down this road before, and it turned out great. We got Dave Aranda from Wisconsin, and Dave Aranda, obviously, I feel like was a very good defensive coordinator for the LSU Tigers. And it led him to get him a Power 5 head coaching job at Baylor. It's worth the call. The reason I don't think he would come is because he's at his alma mater. Like, he played football at Wisconsin. Now, granted, I don't know if he's waiting there hoping that the Wisconsin job magically shows up, becomes available, and he gets it, because I don't think Paul Chryst is going anywhere. Or he's waiting for a Power Five job. He feels like, I'm going to just stay at Wisconsin until I get a Power Five job. But I mean, it's worth the call, man. You know, one thing, money talks and situations talk, man. It would be, if he came to LSU and had success, he would get a Power Five head coaching job quicker than he would as having success over there at Wisconsin. He's still relatively young, 38 years old, and I feel like he's had successful defenses, man. He played in the NFL. He was a good player in college. And I just think that he's worth the phone call. Honestly, there's not that many young, hotter candidates available, man, to be honest with you. So I feel like, you know, this defensive search has been very disappointing, to no fault of ours. It's just bad fortune. Like, people that would normally come just ain't came for geographical reasons, or people just hating. Like, let's just call it what it is, man. But I feel like, give Jim Leonard a call, man. And see if he's willing to leave his alma mater, man, to coach clearly more talented defensive players, yo. Because we got to do something, man. We got to do something early. The signing day is coming up in about a month, in a couple of weeks, actually. Spring football will be coming up. Clearly, we got to hire somebody, and we can't just get frustrated and just hire any old body. I think Jim Leonard is a quality candidate, yo. Give him a call. Though he may not leave his alma mater, but still give him a call. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have LSU Tigers and NCAA content throughout the year. Also, this coming Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central, 5 Pacific, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, yo, y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.